All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the PGHO 12 and 12 series. I am Syndicated. I'm joined with Mark and Ryan. For today, we will be covering the Dallas Stars. Now, with this roster, with the captain, Crossbow Joe, the all captains, Colt 45, and Zatterby, I think it's more of a mediocrity team. There's not a lot of superstar power on this team. Yes, you have all your zones covered. Maybe your goaltending is a little bit slacking if Ang doesn't make, but it's kind of just average, honestly. Ryan, what's your opinion on this team?
Well, I don't see this team making playoffs whatsoever, in my opinion. The captains, Crossbow Joe, Code 45, and Zarby, they're not really people that you want to be captaining your team, thinking that you're going to challenge for a title.
Oh crap,
And
Ryan, hold on for a second. I just saw a trade. It's looking like Siders is no longer on Dallas. A little bit of a coincidence, but Siders is now going to Edmonton or Beluga, Grammy, and Versalt.
wow, well,
So
that completely changed. That completely changes what I was just about to say. What I was just about to say was this team's only hope, one and only hope, was if Siders would show and Siders would carry them through most of their games. But
the
now
thing
that he
is,
was just traded for Beluga and Graham, that's completely out the window. This team is
the thing
finishing
is,
12th place.
Beluga versus Salt and Green, if they show, could actually be pretty good trio. Not as dominant as Siders up top, even though it altogether it could be pretty good value. This was a good trade for both teams, but since this is an episode on on Dallas, we're not going to get into Edmonton's part of acquiring Siders. Dallas's squad is looking has a little more depth now. Before mainly relied on Siders. Now they have a few more role players. Beluga probably being the best out of the three. Once again, if Ang shows, they have a good goalie, but this team isn't looking as good.
Keep in mind that Graham is still suspended. He still has, I'm pretty sure, like with 7 games to go in his suspension. So that's 7 games that Dallas are gonna have to play without him, and he's definitely gonna be, now that Siders is gone, one of the main points of the team if he even decides to show. And Beluga, if he shows, it's whatever, but Beluga will not be able to carry the team as hard as Siders would. So I'm gonna stick to my original viewpoint that this team is not getting anywhere other than 12th place.
So, with that being said, does anyone see these guys making playoffs, or at least making for a playoff push?
No.
Mark, what's your take on it?
I think they could get maybe 8th seed. The team
I
has
think
some.
that I think that they're gonna be pushing more for 11th place, fighting with Boston.
Nah, I think if active and if Beluga decides not to sell like he did on Edmonton on purpose, I think the team could fight for the 8th seed. But those last few playoff spots are going to be mainly determined on activity. So if all of Dallas shows, this team probably can make it.
All right, well, there you have it. This is Dallas Stars for PGHO 12 and 12 series. Think that they're not going to do very well this season, but who knows what could happen. We wish these guys the best of luck during the regular season, and we hope you guys prove us wrong. Anyway, that'll do it for us here at PGHO Overtime. Thank you guys for tuning in, and have a great rest of your day.